Hello folks, welcome to Headfonia Watch It Wednesday. In today's video I will show you the FiiO inner monitors, three of them. The F9, the original F9, the F9 Pro and the latest FH1. As you know, FiiO released a couple of inner monitors before the F9 and they were mostly targeted for pure price and performance. Now the F9 was the first serious contender from FiiO to achieve an audiophile-like sound quality. So this, I think this will be a true milestone from for FiiO. Because like I said, it was the first attempt for them in terms of audiophile sound. Now after the F9 they released the F9 Pro, which has no loss balanced armature driver. So it's not a small difference in terms of sound. I think it's a substantial difference, but of course I will talk about that in its review, which will be very soon, I think. Now the FH1, which I received lately, has the same shape but kind of different design with also different nozzles. Now these nozzles made from brass, which FiiO claims that helps to reproduce a more natural sound. So the difference between the F9 and the F9 Pro is not limited to the drivers. Now there are just some small differences between them in terms of color. Here, let me detach these to show you the color difference here. So the F9 Pro has a gray color, and I think it's a fixed color. You can't choose another in the F9 Pro. Of course, the F9 has some color options, but I think the Pro model looks really cool. I think when you compare to the original, so it's a good one from FiiO, because the gray aluminum look really reflects the professional mindset, so it's really cool. Now there's a small difference in the cable. First of all, the Pro cable has 90-degree angled audio jack. This is the balance cable, but the stock cable is also like this. The F9 had a straight plug, so I don't know about you, but to me the L jack is better because it's more compact. You know, when you plug the player, I think it works really well instead of the straight plug, so it's a nice update from FiiO. But to me, these blue and red colors are really helpful if you switch cables a lot, because in the F9 you can't see which one is right and which one's left, and there's a small label here which says it's the left cable, but it's really hard to see, especially if you have poor light conditions. So this is really great in the Pro model. And also earpieces have markings, so it's very easy to differentiate the channels. And the FH1 is not from aluminum, but it's plastic, so this is a small downgrade in terms of build quality, but just because it's plastic, that doesn't mean it's bad, basically, because it really feels nice, and it actually feels like those Western inner monitors, because they were also plastic, if you know. And I think for this price you can't just complain about this. And the nozzle looks really cool. I mean, look at this, it's really great. As I said, it's made from brass material, and it looks really cool. Now the FH1 cable also contains the color, and instead of big labels like the Pro model, it has also small dots in here. Let me focus that. So you can match the cable and the earpiece really easily. Now, these are the small differences between them, and in terms of sound, as I said, I think the Pro sounds much better than the original F9. So when I heard the news for the Pro model, I thought it will be a small difference in the sound, but I'm telling you, it's a big difference, especially on mids and treble, and the sound is overall much more controlled in the Pro model. Now the FH1 has a different configuration. It has a dynamic driver and a one balanced armature, so it's one balanced armature less in the FH1. But these three, they all sound really close in terms of presentation, but in terms of technicalities, you know, the Pro has the upper hand, and to me the FH1 also sounds better to the F9. But to conclude my opinions about that, I need to listen to it more and compare them side by side. And of course I will go in detail about comparisons between these three models. So I think FiiO is on right direction. They really started to make nice monitors, and maybe they will think about stepping up their game and release to mid-fi level. So I think they started to gather really good know-how about how to produce these monitors, and to see the improvement from our Chinese brands, it's really nice to see. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to check headfonia.com once in a while so you won't miss the best reviews. Thanks for watching.